Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Okay, interesting. Timber. And this is Batistuta. Pedri. Gnabry.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's...
That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fulham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Gnabry picks it up out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's in on goal! Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Timber. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rice calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Girassi, and he's running, chance! He's scored! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played out wide. Great vision. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rooney. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Timber. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ambitious ball here, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to pass it through. Batistuta. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gnabry is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Dembele. James. Cannavaro. That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Dembele. Pedri. Adams gets across to intercept that. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Sporting can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a throw. Timber. And it's Guardiola. And he's picked it up out wide. Girassi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Distributed tidily. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Good ball over the top. Oh, important interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's lost his man here. Oh, well played. And the shot! And that's a throw-in. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Sporting still this single goal behind. Zaire Emery.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
60 minutes played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Defending was strong and firm. Nicely weighted ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Guardiola. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Batistuta. James cuts out the pass. Batistuta. Pedri. And that has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross needs to be good.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Stood up well to him there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Azar. Rice. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Guardiola. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, just skips past his man. Adams cuts it out. Played into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. He won't be happy with that one. It's Park Ji-sung. Batistuta. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. No way through. Played out towards the right wing. Looking to go deep. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Número 6, número 5, vão dar os seus lugares a número 9.
Just 5 minutes left.
Número 19, está a acontecer uma substituição.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Searching pass he's played there. He's through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Well, now here's a good... Oh, what has happened here? Gnabry gets into a good position. Adams getting this one clear. Zaire Emery. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Goal! Sporting! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van Dijk gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Sporting have the chance to go the other way. And it's Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a searching pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's the shot! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dyer gets over and intercepts. Hazard. Van Dijk makes the interception. Timber. Cannavaro. Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Hazard. In with the challenge. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Sporting find a position of real strength now. Guardiola. Dyer calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a chance! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Sporting are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking it.
Shot, surely! The muscular approach does pay off here. Guardiola. That's an imaginative pass. He's in plenty of space here. Park Ji-sung. And he was alert to it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played right into his path. Alexander-Arnold. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! No, it's wide.
Sporting really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence. Dyer deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save.
Sporting certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi is onto this.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Sporting really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Sporting have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Kante. Flings in across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Camavinga. Azar. And the counter is on. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Azar. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And this is Azar. He is through, and the shot! Really well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Timber. Kante looking to get on the end of this. Brilliantly cut out. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Pedri. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Azar. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Takes aim. Big header! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No luck with that dink over the top. Camavinga. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Timber. Timber. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. Can he finish? And it's in. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys. Camavinga. Sporting are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Griezmann. Always onto this. Fallen! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up he goes! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. And Azar. So that's it. It is all over. Sporting pretty much in utopia imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right, back into the middle, takes a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's in a great position here. Now it's Saka. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Saka. Conte. Hernandez. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now that looks a decent ball. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's quick to get it clear again. Aims beyond the... It's full on! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And the shot! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Mbappe, real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that is... And the finish! And the pass is intercepted. Conte! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Now it's Isak. Saka in acres of space out wide. Pedri. Decent progress down the left. Now this could be a chance. Park Ji-sung. Sporting are looking to break at pace. Looking for the run. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Hernandez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way through. Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And he's intervened well there. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Scholes. Now it's Isak. Now it's Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way past. Hit into the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Isak. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Gerrard goes short. And here's Gerrard. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Stones spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. And this is Scholes. Scholes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chooses to go back. Isak! Oh, there's a probing ball. And he was quick to react. Denilson. Denilson goes on a charge down the left. Very nicely done. Oh, it's played into the area. And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Marcou para o chapéu. Número 11.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Obrigado pela vossa compreensão.
The second half then, just getting going.
Sporting are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He has found the way through. In by Conte. And the keeper has it. That is Conte. It's a promising position. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Saka. Scholes. Japan finding their passes. Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Goal! Sporting! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Sporting go into the lead. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Danielson looking to run onto it. Japan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk cuts it out. Khan is fouled. Batistuta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Conte.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, he's just misjudged that one. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Danielson has it out wide and in space. Tries to cross.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe is onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That's an imaginative pass. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Mbappe. Isak. Oh, this is a very good run. Can he finish? Goal! Japan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Japan take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Shapes to shoot! Foden! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Sporting have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Sporting are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may...
Shoots! And that could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Tries to pass it through. He's through, now is he in? Now that is a hefty challenge. No foul, says the referee.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game...
Mbappe! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Zaire Emery. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pedri. Good ball, good take. Zaire Emery does really well to win the ball there. Park Ji-sung. Foden. Oh, played right into his path. Great chance! Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim? So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Climbs up big! And Batistuta! And that's gone loose. Guardiola. And this is Park Ji-sung! He's got away with one there. Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot!
Sporting definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Sporting! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come... Chance, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Park Ji-sung is offering a wry smile there.
Sporting have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Opts to play it back. And this is batted. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Diogo Dalot. Guardiola. Bruno Fernandes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe, big chance! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the back stick. Deftly away. It's Park Ji-sung. Camavinga. Bruno Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pass is just off target. Havertz. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Park Ji-sung, he's having a go! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. They get a throw-in. Camavinga. And Bastoni. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Takes a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Diogo Dalot tries to clear. And it's Guardiola. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good take. Park Ji-sung! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sporting are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sporting do have a chance to counter here. And he's found a way past. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Sporting really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Sporting pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Hazard. Guardiola. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bastoni. Could be danger here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Batistuta. Hazard. Mbappe. Batistuta. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Pressing high and with purpose. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Now it's Mbappe! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems...
And Park Ji-sung! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Sporting can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shoots! And again! Goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And when the manager called on him, he was... And he shoots! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
And they've got rid. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. Sporting are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And this is Forlan. Forlan! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Forlan. Can he finish? They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Face to face with the... And the finish! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Forlan. Foden. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that is Conte! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chance! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Iniesta. And it's Sucic. Messi. Can he get it through? Hernandez. Chance! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Diogo Dalot. Conte. Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Forlan. He's having a shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how and we're done. Sporting really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their...